Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy, and today I'm just going to be talking about rate cuts and just things in the market. Maybe the fact that there might maybe wars or economic stimulus in the economy to pump up the SPY. So I'm just gonna talk about that. Thanks for watching. If you're new, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps my channel grow, helps more people see my videos with the algorithms. If you just hit that quick thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. I also want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about. Buy or sell after you did your research, your due diligence, and you like the investments you're pursuing. So okay, so what's the dealio with what I think is gonna happen? I haven't done hours of research, but in the last week, but I do know that there was lots of talks about rate cuts in September, and so the market goes down, right? The market goes down, and my thinking is that when rate cuts start happening, then the market will go up again, but it won't be enough. It won't be enough. The rate cut won't be enough. What they need to do is they need to print more money. They need to print more money, and then the government wants to buy more stock of Apple and Amazon and Google to create hype in the market, so that more people buy into the market, and the market goes higher and higher and higher, and then eventually they'll stop the stimulus. And then they'll they'll reverse plans. But it's hard to say, right? I mean, they could be doing this stuff for the next 12 months, just doing economic stimulus, because Trump wants to get reelected, right? So who's to know? But I mean, I'm just gonna say for now, I think that's the focus. I mean, there's a little bit of fear in the markets, but I think it may be over exaggerated. Look, in a fair market with where there's sanity, then yeah, I can understand a recession happening, right? I can understand it happening, but we're not in a sane market. We're in a very confusing market that doesn't make a lot of sense. So again, there's companies that have low PE ratios that are still in this market. There's companies like US Steel that has a 2.5 PE ratio, or Suncor that has a 10 PE ratio, right? Like, these companies, if they don't go out of business in the next 5 years, the stock's going to be worth a lot more money, I believe. The prices are going to go up eventually. Commodities are going to go up, so that's what it's based on. Yeah, I don't know. Look into commodity sector. Copper's the commodity. If you think there's going to be a lot of the deal is going to be better with for USA. There's going to be more expansion going on in the future. That's the kind of metal you want to buy, and some nickel too. But nickel's kind of for military as well. So if you think there's going to be some war, then it's nickel. But I mean, they use it in industrial. It's used for corrosion. So they use it for stainless steel, right? Oh yeah, this is my welding cap. It's got cougars on it. So what am I doing? I'm just gonna be hunting for cougars today. I'm kidding, but it was kind of a funny thing I just wanted to say. If you guys got this far in this video, I thought I'd just make a little joke. What's up? Yeah, copper. So, but then with silver. Silver's kind of industrial, but it's also a precious metal for uncertain times. So I got to do more research on silver and see how big the market is, because what I'm hearing is that the market for silver is so tight that if big people start buying a lot of silver, it's just gonna skyrocket. So I don't know. I gotta compare it with gold, how big the gold market is, and kind of get a better understanding. But yeah, the silver market, I think it is pretty tight. But it's the thing that really makes me alert on the silver trade is just the ratio, right? If you think gold's gonna keep going up, then silver's gonna go up a lot higher, because the ratio eventually has to change, because if people realize that, okay, gold's like $1,600 or $1,700 and you can buy silver for $17, well, then people are just going to start buying a ton of silver, and then it'll change the ratio. So that's what stackers do, right? They'll trade in their gold and then buy silver, so they can do that in a heartbeat. Now another thing too is platinum is also precious metal, and it's at very low prices over the 5-10 year. So if you got a platinum stock, you know, what's it, Ivanhoe Mines does platinum. I'm not sure of the price, what it is, but I know they're set up with platinum. And then there's Norilsk. Norilsk is an OTC company, and they do platinum. They're huge in Russia, I believe. And yeah, I mean, the OTC is kind of sketchy, but I haven't done full research on Norilsk, but I know that their grades of platinum and nickel and copper and all that stuff is like really high. So yeah, it's one of the biggest, highest grade platinum and nickel and copper. I think it's copper, but I know it's nickel and like palladium and gold. So that's a very big mine. Yeah, I mean, but the platinum's at really low prices, right? It's at around like $850, and platinum's being almost like 50% higher than gold. So if platinum was 50% higher than gold, it would be about $2,000 or $2,250. Well, another one, I mean, if you're a stacker, if you like stacking precious metals, look, it's speculative, but if you think there's going to be a lot of hyperinflation, a metal that you'd want to probably get, and it's very, very expensive right now, is rhodium. Rhodium's at like $3,700 an ounce, the most expensive, but it's gone as high as $10,000. It's gone as high as $10,000, right? So if you think they're gonna weaken the dollar a lot in USA, which I kind of lean towards that, then the metal will probably go up a lot, but it could also go back down, like it went down to $600, so it could go back down. So you got the reward of buying it at $3,600, and it could go maybe to $15,000 or $20,000, and then maybe it would go back down to $1,000 or something like that. So, but I mean, it's such a rare metal. It's such a rare metal. Yeah, it's something to look into. You can't buy a stock for rhodium, but there's in like Ivanhoe Mines, like they'll find like very small particles of rhodium in when they're at platinum and palladium mines, because it's a byproduct of it, right? So anyways, yeah, I just want to kind of talk about rate cuts and economic stimulus and metals, and just what I kind of see in the future. Yep, thanks for watching in this video. Keep compounding that info, listen to my lingo. I'm out. Peace.